Hi, I'm Derek Melber, Technical Evangelist here at ManageEngine. What I want to show you today is how we can actually create users in a very efficient way compared to the Microsoft methodology of creating users. Now, if we kind of just quickly look at how Microsoft creates users, we come in here to Active Directory users and computers, and we have to create a new user. Now, when we create this new user, let's say that we create Bill, and we create Bill here, and we put in the password for Bill. Ooh, maybe I should make sure the passwords match. And Bill is created. But notice that I didn't have the ability to modify all the other properties. In order to do that, I then have to come in and configure all of these tabs for Bill. Now, that may not seem like a big deal, but when we're talking about a mass number of users or a multitude of users, that actually can be very painstakingly long to jump back and forth between the different GUIs. So let's actually look at the solution through ADManager Plus. Here we have a very simple interface that it says create a single user. And here within the interface, it's first name. So we create, let's say, Chris. And Chris automatically fills out the information here. So if we need to modify it here, we could to meet any kind of standards for the organization. Then we come under account and we can type a password, but you can see we have other options here for the password as well. So I'm going to put in the password, but we could have it randomly generated, meeting some complexity requirements that's in the tool itself. And then you can clearly see that I have other account properties, all of them right here. Instead of having to create the basics for the user, I can do it in one shot. That way I can get information from HR and clearly just create the configuration of the user in one point instead of having to jump back and forth between the different GUIs. So we have count information, contact information, we can do exchange information. If we need terminal servers, we have terminal service information. We can connect to Lync. And then we also have this custom attribute where we can go in and we can customize the attributes for the user. Once we have all of this configured, then we simply go and we create the user account. Now, before we create the user account, I'm going to show you one more awesome option, which under the General tab, we have the ability to specify which container the object is going to be located in. Now, this is very important because often when administrators create users in Active Directory users and computers, they have to make sure they point to the right OU at first. Here, we're going to do this during the creation of the user. So once we have all these configurations done, we hit create, and now the user is created, and we have a summary of those users, and then we can move on to the next user account. So as you can see, by using ADManager, we have a much more simplistic and easier methodology to create users that's more efficient and more precise. This has been Derek Melber. Thanks for watching.